Hey guys, and welcome to another vlog. This is another lesson vlog that I'm actually bringing to you from the Irish Sea, where I'm sat editing this vlog as I'm off for a few days horsing in Ireland, which I'm super excited about, and I'm also going to be vlogging a lesson whilst I'm here. So yeah, that'll be the next one, but this one is a lesson vlog with Manny. Now, if you watch my previous vlog, then you'll see that I forgot my cameras for this lesson. It was very annoying, only because I dragged poor Zoe a couple of hours up the countryside to film it, and then yeah, forgot my mics, forgot my cameras. So this is filmed on a phone. Hopefully you can hear most of it. I did apologise quite a bit on my previous vlog with Charlie, and I got told off in the comments for apologising, so I'm not going to apologise too much, but I just feel like it should be known that usually I do try and mic my lessons if I can, just so you can hear absolutely everything the instructor is saying. So this vlog this lesson is with Manny. This is the second lesson, well actually the third lesson I'll have had with Manny this year. The second one with Ninu, and the previous one was just a flat lesson where we worked quite a bit, mostly on our canter, and then this one we were actually going to work more on jumping, but again we worked a fair bit on the canter at the beginning of the lesson, just because really that is what we need to work on at the moment, but we do move on to some jumping toward the end. Now the caption of this video is that I'm determined to get better with Manny, to do him justice, to crack him, however you want to take that on. I've owned him now for 3 years this year, and I've mostly just used him as my fun horse because I feel like that's what he enjoys and it's what I've really enjoyed doing with him. However, I did decide that I probably have too many horses to keep a horse around just for fun, and did put up a for sale ad for him, and then initially was sort of like, oh my goodness, if I'm going to sell him then I'm going to actually have to work a little bit more on his flat work just to make him more saleable. He is still here now. That was over a month ago and the ad has now expired. He's still here. I have had lots of comments about me selling him, not selling him, etc. Trust me, if I can, I will keep him. I love him. He is what he is. He isn't the most simple horse, so he wouldn't be the most simple to sell. Probably why I've held on to him for so long. I do keep meaning to do a about us vlog. It was one of the first ones. My first vlog ever actually introduced me and the horses, but I feel like I need to do a new one which is a little bit more up to date. It's just that poor Wally, my old boy, had a reaction to some feed earlier in the year and he lost some hair around his face, so he's not really looking his best at the moment, and I wanted to wait, even though he's all better now and the hives have cleared up. I just wanted the hair to grow back before I put him on the vlog, just because, bless him, it doesn't do him justice. But the hair is now growing back, so hopefully we'll bring you one of those probably by the end of the month, which will give you a little update on my wants and wishes for all the horses, and even myself. For now though, enjoy this vlog. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy lesson vlogs. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see, and I will see you at the end.
Look at this
I love
horse.
this horse. Love him.
Pony.
It's amazing
Beautiful
difference.
pony. Hasn't that been worth working on?
Oh, Elsie's so different.
He is, isn't he? Do you remember when you tried to give the rein on that horse? And he just went, I'm just going to run off.
Bye.
Papa. Such a powerhouse.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, so much better. Like, I feel like you've come out today, like you finished last week.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
You know, when you ask for the canter now, I think you can almost be a little bit more disciplined.
Okay, yeah.
So you say, no, we don't come above the bit. No, we don't. Stay on the bit. No, no, no. Do it again. Just say, no, we don't come above the bit. You've ridden him in a Micklem, presumably.
Oh yeah, last week, yeah.
That was a bit better. Yeah, just be a bit more disciplined and say, no, no. I know it might rattle his cage slightly, but don't worry. That's it. Because it's such a habit to come up going into...
I always ride this horse like he's doing with Ava.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just put your hands a bit lower and say, no, we're staying there, thanks. No. Stay there. Don't let him canter if he comes up. No, we're not going... No. 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 It might take a while. No.
So it's get a bit more left then.
We're not going into canter if you come up. No. That's all right. Just keep saying we're not going into canter. We're staying round. Oh, better.
I gave a bit.
You did, but you know there was a degree of compromise. But I think he's just got to believe it a bit more.
Yeah.
That's it. He says, I have to sling myself into canter. That's better. And trot and walk. So basically, yeah, good boy. You've got to say to him, we're going to canter from the walk
Yeah.
and we're going to put our nose very much lower.
Okie dokie, Nino.
So we're going to stay there. And then we'll go into canter. We stay there. Yeah, keep the hands low. Stay there. Yeah, you're nearly there. Oh, what a good boy. Of course we can do it. What a good boy. And then canter, trot, walk. Head low. Head low. Head low. Head low. Yeah, persevere. As soon as his head comes down to a nice comfy there you go. Now you can scratch his withers and tell him how clever he is. But it's just a bit of perseverance now.
Yeah.
Because he's just... Oh, I always do it like this.
Yeah.
And because he's been so difficult and fragile,
Yeah.
you've avoided that little confrontation. I don't want it to be a confrontation.
No, I know what you mean. Though.
It's more of an explanation.
Yeah. I definitely ride him all the time. Like, oh please don't make my life difficult.
Yeah. So just work more on. It might take you 5 minutes to get that canter transition,
Yeah.
rather than I've got to get canter come what may.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. You know, let's work on this more than the... No? And what you've got, you know, when he flings himself around,
Yeah.
you get a little bit disturbed.
Yeah.
So when he's flinging, you
Yeah.
mustn't end up behind him.
Okay.
Just be here.
Okay.
You've got to be much more of that still person. So this horse can fling itself about, but so what? You've got to stay with him, whatever he does. Much better. Much better. Good boy. Oh, we'll take that. That's much more like it.
Yeah.
And then sit very still and walk. And
Good
then give it.
boy.
Do you get it?
Yeah. Good boy.
You know, I'm always banging on about the rider out of a partnership has to be super secure.
Yeah.
Because if you're not secure, then the horse never has that comforting thing.
Yeah.
You know, they get disturbed as well. So it's very difficult because when a horse is being a bit like this,
Yeah.
it's easy for the hands to come up or the hands to this, but you've got to learn. Very good, Ella. It's about your seat and hand more than anything.
Yeah. Good boy.
And he will then kind of, you can feel him going, oh, actually.
Yeah, he's striding out a lot more.
He's giving in a nice way. So it's a correction, but I always call this a very passive correction. If his head comes up, you just go, well, I'm still here. My hands are here. My leg is on. My hands are here. Well done. My hands are here. My leg is on. Clever pony. My hands are here. My leg is on. Now ride the downward. Now very good riding. How did that feel?
Yeah, less manic.
Less manic. He was getting a bit more acceptant of it.
Yeah,
Because very often he chucks himself about
yeah,
and then you end up getting a little bit dislodged.
yeah,
I'm talking margins.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean though.
but-
And I have to get myself back where I need to be before I
Yes.
can get him where.
Yes, you mustn't let yourself move. You've got to, whatever the horse is doing underneath you, Ella is still there with her hands in the right spot, her leg in the right spot, hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down. Yes, he can throw lots of shapes, but Ella quietly, very good. Oh, you're winning. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did.
He thought, oh, what shall I do next? Look at the difference. And walk and pat.
Good boy.
Because he thought of lots of different options there.
Yeah.
But you just keep your cool. You can always scratch the wither so he doesn't explode.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm not bad.
It's only
Oh,
that
his little
he's in
tongue.
the habit of doing all that nonsense.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, let's do the right.
Oh no.
It's basically he's got to throw all his shapes with Ella sitting like a limpet.
Oh, I wish I was more legit.
Hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down. Yeah, yeah, he says I can throw lots of shapes, scratch on the wither. That's teaching him to be a good pony.
That was
See, there might
nice.
have been a degree of compromise before,
Yeah.
and I said, no, let's call his bluff. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
We called his bluff.
Yeah.
He said, I think I'll threaten you a little bit,
Yeah.
but you just sit.
So you are kind of
Yeah. I'm going to do my piaffe and my canter pirouette,
Yeah.
and let's see if she just lets go of me. Yeah? But he'll get better at it. Good boy. Oh, that's better. There. Hands down and canter. Yeah, on the bit, 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 on the bit. Persevere, don't care what his legs are doing. If he wants to throw himself around, he can, but he's going to stay round. Doesn't matter what he's doing with his little leggies. Hands, keep them down, keep them down, keep them down. Persevere, Ella, sit still. Just sit there and let him do his nonsense. Let him do it. Let him do it. Canter. Yeah, you sit still. Let him do his little bit of rubbish. It's a horrible feeling, I know. And canter. Good boy. There you go. That's called starting to teach him to go through, Ella. Yeah, don't give in now. He can chuck himself all over the shop, but you just sit there. Oh, there's a good boy. He's just got to learn the same discipline that you've got in the trot and the canter.
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh, he's
Once again, you can stay there and canter. Don't worry. Whatever he throws at you, you just sit quiet. Sit quiet, sit quiet, sit quiet, sit quiet, sit quiet. Sit quiet, sit quiet. Yeah, wait. Just keep waiting. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. There we are.
good boy.
Well done. Yeah, don't panic. He can. Yes, he's working it out.
Good boy.
Well, let's just see what happens. That's all right.
So polite.
That was fine. Funnily enough.
Yeah, just have a. You play with the jumps as you want, and then we'll exercise. It's difficult to jump and poo.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah, no, he can go.
That's so polite.
Yeah, super.
Oh, good boy.
How was that?
That's good.
Yeah, so you just jump what you fancy now. You can, yeah, hop in circles, you can... Yeah, good. There's a good boy. Okay, so we're going to do the same exercise you did with the other little horse. I want you to do a canter circle, a jump, a canter circle, a jump, a canter circle, a jump. Okay? So that he learns to stay in canter
Yeah.
rather than, you know, bail and trot. Yeah? I know he can do that, but we want to try and get him so he's more easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands low, 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 out. You're winning,
Good
Emily.
boy.
You're winning. We're going to ride a lovely little circle. And then you're riding it. And as soon as you land, you're going to do a lovely circle. And a circle. Yeah, good. Lovely change. Circle. Good. Sorry.
That's it. No, Nina, you're fine.
And a circle. Good for him. Yeah. So stay on your circle. Canter. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Good boy. Stay on your circle. Yeah, we're going to get a circle.
Yeah.
Good
Good.
boy. Well done. Super. And a circle.
Good
Sit
boy.
Quiet, sit quiet, sit quiet, sit quiet. And trot. Excellent. Well, yeah, well done. It's like everything. He's got to get the hang of doing that. You know, so that you end up with a more rideable horse to a fence.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful boy.
But he's definitely more acceptance of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we stay on the circle, we keep our hands low. Very
Good boy.
Much better. That was on the bit. And a circle. Keep your hands low and low. So you're really riding with your seat. And a circle. Yeah, keep your hands low. Yeah, well done. And circle. Good boy. Yeah, take your time. No rush. Well done. Oh, smashing. And a circle. And trot.
What a good
Is it me or is he
boy.
getting better? I'm delighted you got these horses because Every one of them, they teach you to ride better.
Yeah.
And this skill of being able to detach yourself a bit from what that horse is doing underneath you,
Yeah.
honestly, Ella, it is the most critical skill. You know, it's what makes the difference between your kind of average rider, average good rider, to a good rider.
We appreciate this left bend.
You appreciate the left bend, yeah. Okay.
Good boy.
He's so cute.
All the way around. Cross.
Manny.
Yeah, but don't be scared to go out and try to surf. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, make him a grown-up pony.
I love this horse.
Feeling more like a show jumper. That's good. That's all right. Now into canter. Oh,
Good boy.
boy. Smashing. Don't look at the fence too much. Super, Ella. Now, just make a point of riding one more right-handed circle.
Yeah.
Okay? So we sit quiet, we're going to balance up. I'd like you really to jump across to that and go right.
Even if he lands on the left, what would I
I
do?
want you to go right.
Yeah.
And go, I want to land right and I want to make a circle to the right. Yeah, that's it. Hands down, don't come up. That's better. Hands down. And listen, oh, look at that.
Good boy.
You rode it a little bit differently.
To be honest, that's how I came in, not really knowing what I was going to do once it finished.
Yeah. What a good boy. Look at that canter improving, Ella. And to rock. What do you reckon to that? Yeah, hands down. Good. So he's got to go off the leg.
Good
Beautiful.
boy.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you can appreciate that this is a work in progress. I know it's not all pretty, but I am absolutely delighted with Manny and how he's going and how he's trying, and I look forward to hopefully bringing you along for as much of the journey with him as possible. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.